Hey guys, back again. I got another video on the Mirage for you. Everybody knows if you have a Evo, you listen to John Denver when you're driving it. That's just part of the stereotype, of course. No, not exactly. But anyway, so the parts have started rolling in. So far, I have an OEM Evo 8 head gasket. I've got a Torque Solutions phenolic intake manifold gasket here going on. A new oil pump gasket and oil filter housing gasket. Let's see, GSC zero tick lifter kit to replace the 1G style lifters that are in the Evo 4 head. So all new lifters. We've got a brand new oil pickup since the Evo 4 one is full of bearing. Idler pulleys, tensioner, Gates water pump for an Evo 8. We've got a oil return to oil pan gasket kit with new screws and the gaskets for each of those. Front and rear main seals. Actually, I didn't realize it, but the new oil pump plate has a main seal in it already, so I didn't actually need that, but it's a spare. So we've got a new oil pump and gears. Stubby shaft, the Mitsubishi one that's got the groove in it. If you're going to do a balance shaft delete, you want to make sure you get the one that has the groove in it. Very important. We've got the block off plate, of course. This is a balance shaft inspection to 6AN adapter that I got from STM. Let's see what else we got here. Brand new valve cover gasket set from Mitsubishi. New oil filter housing. I probably could have just cleaned the one that I had, but since so much metal had gone through the oil system, that and the Evo 4 has a different part number than the Evo 8 one. So I figured might as well get the Evo 8 one and have all new stuff so I don't have to worry about cleaning it out. We've got a STM tuned plate frame that they were nice enough to give me for free. Gates Racing Kevlar timing belt. It's blue. That's probably good for a good 5 horsepower. Fancy. Look at that. And another one of the big items that I got was the full-blown 70mm throttle body. It's a pretty nice unit. It will not bolt up to the stock intake manifold, but most people already know that. One thing that I didn't realize is that I'm going to have to change out my TPS sensor, and the idle air control motor is a different type for the Evo 4. So I need to get a new idle air control motor and a new TPS sensor. TPS sensor is no big deal. They're not cheap, but it's not like it's impossible to get. The idle air control motor is $330 from Mitsubishi. So not super excited about paying that, so I fired up Mitsubishi's ASA program and found out that it shares the same idle air control motor with the Galant and the Eclipse that have the 2.4 liter motor in it. So I'm just going to pick up one of those next time I go to the pool yard, and I might try to find a TPS as well, but TPS is something I usually buy new, so I'll probably just get that one new. But anyway, yeah, this is a nice piece compared to the stock throttle body, which I have sitting here. It is quite a bit larger of a unit. Quite a bit larger. So, but anyway, yeah, so that's the update for now. It's not running yet, obviously. But the drive shaft has been squared away. Ended up getting a custom shaft from Drive Shaft Shop, and I guess I can go ahead and tell you guys what it is. It's a pretty special unit. It's a full carbon one-piece drive shaft that they're making me for this car, so that's going to be a pretty slick little unit indeed. Rods should be here tomorrow. Hopefully the pistons will be here soon as well. Once I get both of those in, then I can take the block to my machinist and see about having him just go ahead and do the assembly on it. I was going to do it, but I don't have ring gap files. I don't have a lot of the tools that I need to do the bottom end assembly, so I'll probably just go ahead and have Schmidt machinist go ahead and do the assembly for me, and then when I get the bottom end back, then I'll do the head and everything related to that. So, but should be ordering L19 head studs soon, and that'll be nice. And then one of my friends was nice enough to provide me with an Act 2100 HD clutch that's got about half its life left, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the car for now. And definitely appreciate that one, so thanks a lot, John. But anyway, so yeah, that's all going together, and I shipped off my intake manifold and cylinder head today. They're heading to Kurt Brown. Kurt Brown's going to go ahead and do the whole build on the cylinder head and refresh all that for me, and he's also doing the intake manifold to 70 millimeter and doing all the port matching and whatnot on that. So hopefully that'll be back in about 2 weeks, and we should be able to pretty much assemble the whole motor by then, is what I'm hoping. So I don't think I'm gonna have the car back together in time for the all-wheel drive Army meet in Xenia, Ohio, but I should have this car together and running for the DSM shootout. So that's what I'm shooting for. We shall see, and hope to see some of you guys out there. But oh yeah, and wear gloves, by the way, when you're working on your car. That was my mistake. Belt sander slipped out of my hand, my mini belt sander that I was using to grind spot welds, and caught my hand. I was wearing safety glasses, but yeah, I should have been wearing gloves. Jumped out of my hand, flipped around, bit me, ended up needing 5 stitches. So make sure you're wearing gloves when you do metalwork, guys. Take it from me, it's not a good idea to not do that. You might end up having to go to the hospital like I did. But anyway, yeah, hopefully this car will be back together here in the next 6 weeks or so. And yeah, look forward to more. I'll probably shoot another video here soon with some of the new stuff that I've picked up. I ended up buying my old TD05 turbo back from the guy I sold it to. His car was totaled, unfortunately, which kind of sucked. But ended up, he didn't need the turbo kit anymore, so I went ahead and bought back the stock Evo 4 TD05. And I'll go ahead and be running that turbo for the break-in. And yeah, we should be pretty well set. So anyway, look forward to more. Probably show off the pistons and the rods and the clutch a little bit in the next video. But yeah, maybe even the drive shaft. Drive shaft shop said it was 3 weeks out till they would have it finished, and then they would ship it pretty much immediately. So hopefully that'll be in the next video as well, but we'll see, guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing some of these parts go together, and I'll see you in the next one.